Hi, Coach. The team had four runners at the BU Valentine Invitational this past weekend, and the rest of the team was at the Armory in New York. Can you talk about their performances and what you saw from them?
Yeah, the three girls in the 3,000 meters, Leave Westfall, junior, actually sophomore in terms of track, Laura Hartenrott and Maddie ran the 3,000 about what they did 2 weeks prior at BU. So I was hoping to see a little elevation in their performance. It was set up. They knew exactly how it was going to be paced and whatnot, but they ran well, but not, I think, what they wanted to. And I think the really good result is that they're traveling this weekend to Iowa, and I think they're a little bit hungrier now because you sort of learn from a down performance and challenge yourself to do better the next time. So I think you'll see some great results this weekend at Iowa State. Alana Peretta was just trying to run a 5,000 meter to qualify for the ACC, and she was able to do that. The girls in New York City, it's a great trip for them. We stay at 54th Midtown. The buses go into the hotel. They see the bright lights of Times Square, and you see the smiles in their face. So they really loved this trip. They ran again okay. The 4x8 finished 4th. I think they ran the 3rd fastest time in school history, and the first 3 legs were freshmen. So that's very exciting. A lot of our freshman 400-meter runners ran very well. So overall, it's a great trip for the team, but especially for our much younger kids.
You mentioned how some of the runners did at the Valentine Invitational, but also at the Armory, Catherine O'Keefe and Claudia Di Soma qualified in the 1,000. Can you talk about their performances?
Yeah, they ran very well. We entered them at the same time so they could be in the same heat. There were maybe 6 or 7 heats of the 1,000 meter, and again, Claudia being a freshman, Kathy being a junior. They've been training together. They're very, very good for each other. They push each other, as well as some of the other freshmen in that group. And I thought they raced well. They're going to run an 800 this weekend at Brown, and I think coming off of a good 800 at the ECAC, now they're qualified for the ECAC with that performance, and I think they can run under 250, which is I think we've only had 3 girls in program history go under 250, so that would be fantastic.
Can you talk about what the training will be like at this point of the season as we get into some of the bigger meets and into the championship meets?
Yeah, when you get right down to it, they probably have at most 2 weeks of solid training between now and the ECAC or the NCAA. We intentionally have the weekend off before the ACC, so February 21, 22 will be off. And so following this weekend, they'll get a bit of a rest. And Tuesday of next week until the following Friday, they'll get a good 10-day period where they'll get their long run in on the weekend. They'll get 2 or 3 quality track sessions. And then they'll back off, and they'll use the ACC and the ECAC as hard workouts. So that's like if Leave can get into the NCAA indoor meet at Albuquerque, she'll have the ACC and possibly the ECAC to race and use those as workouts in preparation. So most of their training's behind them. Another couple weeks, we're about 80% of the way through their training base.
And you touched on a few of the goals, but as we come up to Iowa State and Brown this weekend, can you just discuss what you hope to see from the team and certain individuals?
It's just continued improvement, and we've seen that to this point. Like I said, you lose them for a month between mid-December and mid-January. So you bring them back, and it takes about 3 weeks to get back as a group and training well together. So they're at that point. And they're really coming along well, especially that young group. Julie Heidi's group at the 400-meter kids are starting to run very, very well. And Mark Young, his group in the mid-distance is starting to run very well. That freshman class is finally starting to step up and be competitive. So you want to see continued improvement, but also, they get a good race, you back off a little bit, you rest, get a good training session in, race again. And they're finally figuring it out. And, as freshmen, they come in, they're the number one 400-meter or the number one 800-meter runner in their high school program. And now they're running with 6 or 7 other kids who are just as good as them. It's a big adjustment. And they've figured all that out now, and they're using it to their advantage. It's really fun.
Well, thank you. And is there anything else that you'd like to add?
That's it. Can't believe that it's almost March already, and it's great to see all the programs at BC doing so well. And we take it one day at a time with our kids, and they're really excited, and they're a great group of people, so it's fun.
Great. Thank you very much, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.